It is important that we as mankind save the bees, as they not only provide thousands of jobs, they have a huge impact on the world's agricultural and economic standards of the world, and ultimately they fill our pantries and make our world a beautiful place. As every single one of us is human in here, I hope, we can all benefit from bees and all have been impacted by them at least once in our life. And as someone who's been an avid bee lover and researcher for the last 3 years, I feel like I am the best person to be standing here giving you this presentation. Today we're going to be going over information on bees, why they're dying, what you can do to help, and ultimately why you should help. So to start off, let's go over some information on them. According to an article written by Jessica Tucker in 2019 titled, "Why Are Bees Important to Our Planet?" There are 25,000 species of bees on our planet, and the United States alone houses 4,000 of those species. And of those 4,000, we see the Apidae family. And the Apidae family makes up a lot of the familiar faces that we love, I hope, like the bumblebee, the carpenter bee, and my favorite, the honeybee. Now, pollination is such an important part to the continuation of food supply and agriculture of our world. According to Bee Health, Problems for Pollinators and Protection Efforts, written by Gregory Bullard in 2016, 1/3 of all food produced by pollination is from bees, and researchers at Cornell University estimate the value of crops grown due to insect pollination was set to $16.4 billion in 2010, and 12.4 billion, or 3/4 of that, was at the hands, or should I say wings, of bees. Let's see here. And without pollination, 33% of global food sources would disappear. That's kind of scary for all of us. Now that I've gone over some information on bees, let me tell you about why they're dying. With man-made substances, we are killing a lot more than we thought that we would. And here are the top 4 reasons why bees are dying. We have deadly insecticides, climate change, habitat loss, and infectious mites. And today I'm going to be talking about the #1 killer, which is deadly insecticides. As I said, with man-made substances, we are successfully killing one of the most important aspects of our world. Without any change, our world will completely turn upside down in a matter of years. Insecticides are defined as a substance used for killing insects, and when we use these, we kill off a lot more than we bargained for. According to a Washington Post, in 2016, a common insecticide called Naled was sprayed over South Carolina to keep the cases of the West Nile and Zika viruses down to a minimum. But you know what happened next was a complete catastrophe. In just one beehive alone, or one bee farm alone, 46 hives were lost in a matter of hours, totaling 2.4 million of the honey-creating creatures. One summer woman said that it was like visiting a cemetery, pure sadness. And hive losses average 30 to 40% each year, but since 2013, those numbers have actually spiked to 40 to 50%. Alrighty, since those numbers seem like they are just way too high to come back from, there's actually a lot of things that we in here can do to help save the population. As you can see from my sweater, there are plenty of things that you can help plant, like rosemary, thyme, sunflowers, and my personal favorite, lavender, are great things to plant as they not only help pollination, but they actually free the air around you of toxins and make you feel better. You can sign petitions to cease insecticide use, and you can actually vow to stop using them yourself. And ultimately, spreading the word is a great way to learn and to educate people around you. Without the help of bee pollination, agricultural products like cucumbers, blueberries, watermelons, almonds, apples, cranberries, the list goes on and on and on, those would all cease to exist. Products like beeswax, which is great for use in makeup products and lotions, those would all cease to exist. And for me, we lose honey, and that's the worst thing possible. When it comes to bees, there are plenty of reasons why we should save them. They provide a greener planet. They help fill our pantries. They provide thousands of jobs, and guys, they make life a whole lot sweeter. Growing up, we were taught that bees were bad because they were stinger. We were taught to swat at them with newspapers and to spray them with insect killer. These guys are giving us life ultimately, and without them, our world would be a very gloomy place. Today I taught you the information on bees, why they're dying, why you should help, and how you should help. I like to close today with a quote from Trisha Collier, a certified beekeeper and bee lover in Georgetown, Texas. She states, "The importance of bees to mankind is beyond measure. They've created so much beauty in our world and have helped create so many products that each of us use. It's time we do our best to pay the debt we owe to them." Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me speak today. And I hope that with this not only gives you the motivation, but the passion to get out there in your community and save millions of lives, one fuzzy bee at a time. Thank you.